Hi guys, it's Anbu. As you know, I've been doing a series of short videos about life at UCL, focusing on the Department of Geography, where I studied and recently graduated from. Today, I'm really excited and actually a tad nervous to go spend some time talking with the current head of department, Professor Andrew Barry. I'm sure, like me, your first question might be what a head of department does.
Support the staff and students to enable them to do what they need to do. I find what I like about UCL is it's actually quite a small campus. So when I'm walking across here, as I often do, I'll often bump into staff and students. We'll have to have a conversation, just catch up. It's really nice in that way, and I think meeting people is so central to what a university is about.
Absolutely. So what makes the geography department unique compared to other departments across the UK and also globally?
Gosh, well, I think there's probably two main things that I would highlight. One is we are a really global department, in the sense that actually there's a fantastic amount of research and teaching in the department on Africa, on South Asia, increasingly on East Asia, Middle East. I do work on the Caucasus, on Europe. So we really take seriously the kind of global ambitions of geography. The other thing which I think is really special about this department is how much research students themselves actually do. So we have, as you know, a field course in the first term, but actually throughout the first year and throughout the degree, students are doing research. They're doing ethnographic fieldwork, they're using really most advanced computational techniques, they're doing lab work, historical work, a really tremendous range of things, and our students do research. They don't just learn from textbooks, they actually do research during their degree, and I think that's fantastically important.
So Andrew, what's your kind of favourite aspects at UCL Geography then?
I think probably one of my most favourite aspects is it's a really informal and relaxed department. Actually, we're not particularly, I hope, hierarchical, and we have a lot of communal space for staff and students. And I think that's important. I think we're quite egalitarian. It's easy for me to say that as head of department, but actually, when I stop being head of department, I'll go back to teaching first year tutorials, and I'll enjoy that too. So I don't think this is something which we have a kind of established hierarchy.
Do you mean hierarchy within the staff, or do you mean between staff and students in the kind of general atmosphere?
Both, I think. One of the things we've introduced is, or developed further, is a staff-student consultation committee. And what we deliberately did was just have very few staff on that committee, and many students, so that actually the staff have to listen to the students. And actually many of our changes we've been developing over time and we continue to develop are really informed by students' views.
What is the department doing to ensure that UCL Geography is a welcoming and safe space for all?
Yeah, really important question. I think the first thing is I like to think we try to provide a supportive environment. So actually all of our students have a personal tutor. We've got some fantastic staff who are really good at communicating and being supportive to students, and that's the most important thing, that students feel able to raise their concerns with staff. As you know, we have events like field trips which really develop a sense of community amongst staff and students, and that's actually building that is really central. But I think the other thing is at a more formal level, we've got a really great active student staff consultation committee I mentioned, but also Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Committee. It's been very active in a whole range of areas. The department takes formal processes quite seriously as well. So that's really important. Students need to feel that they can rely on the institution to do what is best for them. And more informally, we have active LGBTQ and BME networks, and I think that's tremendously important as well.
What is the role of the university in tackling these huge challenges, and And how is UCL Geography kind of helping students better prepare for these uncertainties?
It's a big question. I mean, I think that geography is a discipline which deals with complex changes and with uncertainty. It's at the heart of its concerns, actually. Sometimes universities can't, or academic research can't come to easy solutions, and maybe easy solutions are the ones we shouldn't be looking for. One of the things we're doing in the course is that we have courses about global events. And actually we talk about events which are happening during the course, so that students are not just learning about things that have happened in the past, but are engaging with issues which matter to them now. And actually one can think about that uncertainty and how one addresses it. How does one think about it? How does one intervene?
And that, I think for me, that really highlights one of the strengths of the lecturers, where they are able to mould their lecture plans to make it relevant. It's not just recycled lectures and PDFs. It's the lecturers are doing their best to provide relevant content every year in, year out.
I think what is clear today, apart from the level of uncertainty, is the rapidity of both technical and environmental change. And it's really, and these are topics which geographers are particularly concerned with. We need to know about those scientifically, technically, and so forth. Really, that is very demanding, and I think the university is a really great place to think about those such important questions and to maintain the vitality of public life as we progress through the 21st century. I think it's really important.
So thank you for your time, Andrew. That was a really, really nice chat. And just wondering, do you have anywhere to be today?
I need to go back to the department,
okay.
Actually. I'm meeting a student who's written to me, wants to talk about his coursework for the Easter vacation.
Okay, yeah.
So, I will meet colleagues and a visitor later in the afternoon.
Amazing.
Another head of department. Yeah. There's, always people to meet and lots of interesting conversations to have.
Amazing.
And it's great to talk. I really enjoyed it.
It's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Super.
It felt quite special for me to have this time walking and talking with one of my former UCL professors and the current head of department about his perspective on what's special about UCL Geography and why a university education is perhaps more valuable than ever. It reminded me that studying at a place like UCL invites students to think for themselves about really pressing issues that concerns us all, and to do so in a place where the student body is so diverse, where the university is situated right at the heart of this global city, bringing to life so many of the topics we are learning about. And I just really enjoyed speaking with a senior member of university staff about ideas, because that's so central to what university life should be about. The ability to exchange ideas with your peers and your lecturers, to see things from different points of view, and then hopefully put those ideas into action in our own ways, to the best of our abilities.